The other day I got asked a question, and it was basically, was mask season over? And now this person was like, hey, I just ordered some masks. I want to cancel my order. I kind of don't. Is mask season over? Or should I just focus on shirts? Do you think masks are still going to be going? And the answer is very, very simple. How you guys doing? My name is Stan Bates from T-Shirt Side Hustle, and I help people start T-shirt businesses from home, wherever you at. And I'm going to get to this answer right after the intro. Okay. Is mask season over? I'm gonna get straight to the point. It's not over yet, okay? I got a 200 order right here. I got this is actually 250 pieces right here. This is 100 pieces right here. This is somewhere in there 40 pieces right here. And mask season is simply not over. Pay attention to the news, right? And it doesn't matter if you believe it's like real or not real or any of that stuff. Just pay attention. Basically, right now, the world is opening up and the news is broadcasting in the midst of everything else that's going on that the corona cases have shot up again, okay? So with the world opening back up, companies are going to need masks. Schools is going to be back in session real soon. Schools are going to need masks. People are going to need masks. And yes, there's abundance of masks, but we're not just talking about grabbing a mask off the shelf and trying to sell it to somebody. We're talking about actually customizing. This one here is for Expert Landscaping Solutions. Basically a landscaping company that needed masks. This one here is for brand, right? You see that right there? And this one here is for a tree removal service. But if you look at what's going on right now, currently I'm in a 6,000 piece bid for a bank here locally called WFSF, I think it is. And they're going to need masks. And if you are the person known in your area for having masks, then you can sell masks, okay? What it is not time for is for you to go crazy, right? You order masks, you get a little bit, and then you have some left over, fine. At the end of this whole pandemic, what I understand about my business is I'm going to have masks left over when it's all said and done. And the point of this whole thing is to be so far ahead of the mask game that when you got 30, in my case, I might have a couple hundred left, right? But at the end of this whole thing, I'm going to be so far ahead in the mask game that it's not going to matter. Those little pieces I can sell off to some biker club or somebody, ride them on my scooter when I'm riding around because I don't want stuff blowing in my face. Or whatever the case is, you're going to have some masks left over. But the point is to be so far ahead in the funds that it does not matter. The 30 pieces that you have left over is minuscule because you already profited so much because you are on top of the pandemic. If you have not got started with masks, you should get started. Whether that's Sublimation or cotton ones like I sell, all the big companies have them. You can get them whatever color you may need. They're out there. Just go find them. I don't care where you purchased it from. Jiffy shirts, guys can visit jiffy.tshirtsizers.com, Heat Press Nation, hpn.tshirtsizers.com, pro.tshirtsizers.com, Heat Transfer Warehouse, htw.tshirtsizers.com. Make no mistake, I do not care where you get your mask from, but what I do care about is the fact that you get some and you start printing on them and you start making some money. So keep that in mind. Is mask season over? By any means, it is not over. You can still sell masks. I mean, I'm not making this up. This is what I do every day. My employee actually knocked all of these out the end of last week. Now I'm about to take them and go ship them off. You guys know I'm not 100% back, but I'm still out here and I'm still making sales, and you guys should be too. So if you have not got into the mask game by this point, go ahead, get yourself a few, print them up, make some custom ones or whatever the case is. Show the world that you can make masks and watch what happens. It's just going to be a whirlpool after whirlpool after whirlpool of people just jumping in and on the boat, and they need masks because right now it's a pandemic and the news has got us all scared. And with that being said, with the new cases shooting up and going higher than ever, there's basically still a need for masks. So keep that in mind and let's go ahead out here and start making some money. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. I understand, like I said, at the end of this whole thing, you're going to have some masks left over, but don't worry about that. Worry about selling them now, because at the end of this whole thing, you want to be so far ahead of the game. You know, and I've seen it time and time again. People come to me, hey, I'm just going to get a dozen. I gave my cousin a dozen. 2 days later, or actually the next day, he was coming back to get 50. This guy came and got a dozen. 2 days later, he's coming back to get 100. I seen guys come like 10 o'clock in the morning, and by 3 o'clock, they're like, yo, I need to come get 50, right? And all of that is because you put it out there what you can sell. I got these things. Hey, I can customize them. Hey, come get them. And people are going to then gravitate towards you and come get them. So like I said, mask season is not over. It's still time for you guys to get masks wherever you may get them from and start selling. This has been your boy Stan Banks. Peace.